Loki just took a pre-hit before showtime. And ladies and gentlemen, today we got a special guest here in today's episode. He goes by Sueños Hippie, Hippie Dreams Ice Cream. So welcome to the show, my guy.
What's up,
Uh,
bro?
when we met up in Little B Market event, you know,
Right, right.
just based on how you came up off to us and your stand, bro, and just your business. I just I told myself I needed this guy in the pod, man. I needed this guy in the pod.
Man,
So
that's
we
a
we
lot, bro.
we finally made this happen.
That means a lot, bro. Honestly.
So let's get it, man. Let's get it. It's two Latinos in the cannabis industry, my guy. So
Yes, sir. Let's get it, baby. That's
so
what it's all. That's what I'm on, bro. Let's do it.
so
I'm fired up for that for sure.
so
I've
so
been
let,
meeting
let-
a lot of cool like Latinos in the industry.
so yeah, my guy. So tell us a little bit about yourself, man.
So yeah, my brand is Sueños Hippie
Mhm.
or Hippie Dreams Ice Cream. Um, my name is Alan. I've been doing it for like our first event was October 2022, but then we didn't do anything for that whole like um, after that we didn't do anything for a while until like the end of the following summer.
Mhm.
So this is like our first full summer that we're doing like events like on the regular and stuff. So pretty much like we just started hitting events real hard like this past like, the beginning of the summer, and we were doing some in the winter too. Like we were trying to like get started like during the colder months too.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, bro, I grew up in like I was telling you in the hospitality industry. I worked as a busboy, like my first job when I was 15, and then I started serving. When I turned 21, they asked me if I wanted to be a bartender, and I've been doing that like on and off and like ever since. I've always tried to like trying to get away from it, but it always like pulled me back. I come from
Mhm.
like a family like that like likes food too. My mom. If y'all see me around, I'm always with my mom. She inspired me a lot with food. She fucking got some amazing hands. Like she cooks really well. You know how the what's it called, the Diaz and all them be cooking, bro.
Oh hell yeah,
You
bro!
know
All
the
the
Latina.
all the Span, yeah,
Yeah,
the Latina moms, bro. Hell yeah. Well,
yeah.
quick question, my guy. Are you like what is your nationality? I know you're Latino, but like where's like where you come from?
I'm Guatemalan.
Okay,
I'm
Guatemala.
from
All right.
Guatemala. Yeah, I was born there. Okay, I was born there, and I came when I was like 5. When I was like younger,
Mhm.
and but my whole family's from there. My parents actually would send me out for the 2 month summer vacation. Like they'd make me and my brother like go out there like without them.
Mhm.
Like with our family, send us out there for like the 2 months.
Oh
And
shit.
when
How
I was
was that?
growing up, huh?
How was that over there? Like,
It
when
was,
you would go over there with your brother and shit. Like, how was that?
ooh, I mean, when I was younger, I didn't really. I would like it, but at the same time, like 2 months was a minute. You know what I mean? And it
Yeah,
was
yeah,
just me and my brother, and uh, I would want to be out here, like running in the park and shit, like with my friends and shit. But uh, my parents wanted us to see the culture and like to like grow up with that and like
yeah. Mhm.
speak Spanish. Like we wouldn't, like they would always be like, you gotta speak Spanish and all that shit. But we saw a lot of, it really made an imprint on like who we are. Like honestly, on who I am. Like that's like why
Mhm.
why I even hustled, like why I even like did all this, like why I even had the like balls to like even be a vendor, you know what I mean, and like do all this stuff. Because everybody out there is a hustler, you know what I mean. Everybody out there is selling something, you know what I mean,
Mhm.
and like working with the least of like what they have, like kind of make the best of it. And like a lot of them like happier than like a lot of people here, with like very little, like they don't have a lot, but they're happy, and like it's just crazy to see and to see like them just like people like that like work like hard like that, like every day, and And for little, for peanuts, it's like over there, it's like whatever, whatever like penny you make is a penny you eat. Like they're fucking just hustling to like eat. And it definitely like inspires. You
Mm-hmm.
know, and
Hell yeah.
I try to go back as much as I can.
Have you gone
You know,
recently?
I actually just came back, bro. I was able to take my daughter for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
I've been talking about that for a while, and I was finally able to like make that happen and take her. And we came
That's
back like maybe like a month and a half ago or something, like at the
oh,
beginning
okay.
of the summer in June.
Uh-huh. That's what's up, bro. How old is your little one?
So yeah, and I got family out there and everything. So she's 13.
Oh, okay, nice. So, does she like it?
Yeah, she's big now, bro. She's 13 years old.
But
Huh?
did she like the
Did
culture
she like
out there? No.
Guate?
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah,
she loved
yeah,
it, bro. I'm telling you, anybody that goes is gonna fall in love, bro. You should go. You should go one day. It's
yeah. I have
nice. I
yet
know it's right
to
there.
ex Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. I know. But I have yet to explore my Central America. But yeah, my God, I'm from Mexico. But yeah, I most definitely feel you. Like going to your motherland when you were a kid. And kind of
Yeah,
just witnessing and seeing like how I guess lucky one is to be here compared to your family out there when like how you said out there one there is hustling doing what they got to do for like by the end of the day is like what I guess we win in a day is like what they win in a week. You feel me?
yeah, bro. And they don't complain as much as people do here. You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
yeah, and
life is
here,
bro.
I think around here is more like
Yeah,
the materialistic that I think we have and we kind of abuse it. I can admit I've abused my materialism before.
yeah, yeah. We're
And
chasing that for sure.
yeah. But
Yeah,
but again, I think one with one's I guess life and with one individual struggle and achievements and all. I think it's like that's what kind of makes us us, you feel me? Or like it's more like the little things too, like don't forget about the little things because I feel like when you least expect it or whatever, it's gonna come, or like it'll like I don't know, keeping a hold or something is if that's what I'm not I don't know how to like say it, but I'm not sure if you know what I'm trying to get at.
yeah, yeah. Like, they'll manifest like on its own timing and stuff. You're saying?
Yeah, like yeah, and I think like as well, like I guess not to like I guess rush things in a
Right, right.
way, like I guess you gotta let time do its thing sometimes, as I guess one doesn't like it because sometimes time be dragging ass, but lately for me it's been like, flying by, man.
Yeah, right, man. I'm telling you, bro. This last year has been pretty crazy, bro. I
Shit,
never even
you never
it
would.
being, huh?
What you said? I'm sorry, you cut off.
No, I was just saying like how you were saying how time has been like so like it's been hard to catch up with. Like it's, you feel like it's just moving so fast, and everything's just moving
Oh,
so
dude,
fast.
I feel like I'm playing catch up with time, man. Like trying to catch up to the time. Like I feel like I kind of wasted, like I feel like I don't know if you ever had a time where you feel like if you think back of everything you kind of did, you kind of feel like some things you wasted your time where you
Oh,
feel like
forget about
that could have been the time that you could have been using for what you're doing now.
forget about it. Gee, that it started my life. Like honestly, I wasted so much time, bro. I wasted so much time, bro. I don't my mentality is completely changed and different from like what it was like a couple years ago. Because
Mhm.
I was like living under a rock, bro. Like a couple years ago, I was just working and I was functioning. I was a functional alcoholic because I found the like perfect job to enable me, like my lifestyle and shit. So I was like bartending, making money, and like drinking at the same time, and like that's all I was doing. and I thought it was cool because I was making money, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, bro, there's just the mentality was like completely different. So like for it to be like what it was then and what it is now, and it's been like relatively not that long, you know, like for me it like snowballed like in a little bit, and it's just crazy, you know. It's crazy to like to think that how like if you're saying you're playing catch up with time and stuff, and fucking you wasted so much time. Like I was drinking for it was like 10 years that I was like battling with it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So like my mind was like in a completely different space from like even like helping myself. I couldn't even help other people, you know what I mean? Like the people in my family or like people that were like counting on me and stuff, you know? Like
Mm-hmm.
I was in another space mentally. So like everything right now is like completely new to me. Like this whole business stuff is
Mm-hmm.
like I've always liked business and everything, and I've like always had that dream, you know, and that vision of like um having my own like my own spot one day or having my own shit, you know, just being my own boss and all that.
Yeah.
But I never like see I just I don't know, bro. I just never imagined that it would be like that, you know.
So like, I guess let's take it to like the beginning, on like how did Hippie Dreams Sueños, got created, like within everything that's been going on within yourself. Like how did that spark up?
Hippie dream like the ice cream and everything. I mean, cause I guess I've always liked food. But I never like actually like took it like serious. You know, like I just worked in it.
Mm-hmm.
But during COVID, um, during COVID when I got furloughed, I was already like that was around the time that I had quit drinking and shit. And uh, when I got furloughed, I got on unemployment, and that like kind of helped me out, you know. And I had got out of the scene because it stopped. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, yeah,
that
like
completely stopped. So it
your
was like,
bartending. Yeah, yeah, I got you. Like social distancing started happening.
yeah, yeah. And I had been in, like, I was in it, and yeah, I was bartending, like trying to quit, and it
Mm-hmm.
was like there was a lot of shit happening in my life. It was like what they say, like the perfect storm, like when it all like comes together for you to like finally like hit rock bottom or whatever and stop. It was like right around that time, and I had actually quit drinking while I was bartending.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a couple months that I was sober while I was working. I was actually working at Ace Hotel over in West Loop, and when the pandemic hit, I got
Yeah.
furloughed, and um, shit, it was like a blessing in disguise, you know. Like it was like something wanted me out of there because I
Wait,
was
wait,
already
quick
thinking
answer.
of it,
Sorry. Wait, I'm
and
sorry.
everything
Wait.
slowed down. So able
Yeah,
to,
sorry. Yeah, I'm so sorry. My little stuck ass. What does furlough me? I'm so sorry.
oh, you good? No, furloughed is like when you get let go of a company, but like
Oh,
you're
okay.
still
Uh-huh.
they're saying they're saying they're gonna call you when they're ready for you to come back, type shit.
Gotcha.
So you're like
Oh,
kind
okay,
of laid
okay.
off. You're kind of laid off, but you're still like technically employed with them, and you can get unemployment.
It
You know what I
makes
mean?
sense. Yeah, 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 yeah. I know what you're talking about now. Okay. All right, but go on.
But yeah, I was honestly I was like kind of waiting for that call, and I was kind of dreading it because I didn't want to go back, you know.
Uh-huh.
And I
Uh-huh.
got it. I actually got the call back and everything, and I didn't go back. Actually, during COVID and stuff, when like I was hurting and trying to figure shit out, you know, like trying to figure out how to make money and not go. I actually ended up like uh applying again to like be a bartender at Soho House, and they were gonna hire me, but
Mm-hmm.
I was looking for part time and they wanted full time, and I was already working on Hippie Dreams, so I didn't take it, but
Okay. So
uh,
during all
it was
so
just
like
a lot of stuff that was pulling me away from it.
so pretty much during like your time off out of the bartending, Hippie Dreams was kind of being created then.
Right, like during COVID, like when I wasn't working no more. I was on unemployment, bro. That shit was
Hmm.
like sweet, because like fucking everything stopped and like I was getting money like from the government and fucking I had stopped drinking, so I was like cool, I was like saving money or trying to. I was able to save some money and fucking um I found a lot of healing in cannabis, bro, honestly. Cause I after like a year sober, I started getting like a lot of panic attacks like in my sleep and shit.
Hmm.
I've
Because of
always
like
been
the
like
withdrawal
anxious, like
or
yeah, I mean I had damaged my nervous system, you know what I mean? I was fucking going hard, bro. Like, so like it like did more than something to my nervous system, and then like a year in I was started getting like panic attacks. And I'm already like I grew up like an anxious kid, like I didn't realize that I would get panic attacks when I was a kid, but I know now that that's what I do. That's what I did because it was like a chaotic household. So like um, it just affects the kid. You know what I mean? Somehow. And now that I realize, like that's like why I drank because like I was anxious, and that was like the when I tried it, it like wait, like the anxiety like went away so fast. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what is this? You know what I mean? Like this shit like helps me in my mind. It like helped me, whatever.
when you
But
were drinking?
um,
Is that
yeah,
is that
yeah, in my
yeah?
mind it like helped me because I was yeah, because I like I would it would help me work. If in my mind it would help me work, like talk to people and fucking like be more like myself or whatever. You know what I mean? Like in my
Like feel
mind,
a little
that's what.
more self-confident and shit, like
Yeah, yeah, like because I was like anxious, like an anxious type of person. Like I didn't realize like since I was a kid. You know what I mean?
so
But
then
yeah,
like the
but a year
the
in, like when I
uh
was sober, I was getting panic attacks, and that's why I started. Like I decided to start smoking again and fucking because I was really trying to be like sober, for a
like
while,
without smoking or drinking.
like smoking or nothing, yeah. And
Did you ever
I
went
decided to start
through that?
again, huh?
Did you ever went through that, or like you just decide to smoke?
No, yeah. I mean, I had a period where I was sober for like 4 years, actually. Like,
Like
I
out
actually
of
went to
both?
rehab in Guatemala, huh?
Like out of both?
Off of both, off of
Oh
both,
shit.
yeah,
Okay, okay.
yeah,
We'll low key get into that later, but that'll be a little interesting topic.
yeah,
But
yeah,
but but okay, my guy. So then pretty much you got hippie dreams, you're going and all. So then like you said earlier is that you just chose like to infuse food because because you like cooking and all and just because of your mom, right? Like she kind of
yeah, yeah. When I started smoking again, um, like I told you, I was getting like those panic attacks and shit. So I like decided to start smoking and shit, and I actually found like a lot of healing in it, and I
hmm
didn't realize how it had helped me like even before, um, because I had another little period where, because I'm telling you, bro, this was like 10 years that I was like up and down. You know what I mean? So
yeah
like there was like a little period when I was just smoking. I was like dabbing, like back in like 2012, like when shit when the first dabs like started coming out and shit. You know what I mean?
hmm
Like I didn't realize like how much it helped my helped me like organize my mind and like slow shit down and like kind of like be able to like zoom out and help with my anxiety then because it like helped me like calm down and like zoom out and like decompartmentalize, be able to like decompartmentalize more of my thoughts and all that. So when I started smoking again, I was able to like figure all that shit out with the cooking because I was cooking more at home, and then like I started going to like cannabis events. And
hmm
my first cannabis event, I remember like it blew my mind, bro, because I seen like everybody fucking pulling up like with their table and like with they had they put the peas on the table, like busting bitches open and like we're selling weed like that, you know what I mean? And I never seen that before, and I grew up out here and it wasn't like that, it was never like that. And like now that all legal, you know,
Y-
everything is completely different, you know, and fucking
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, like this is what we doing now, you know, we're busting the peas open on the table. Everybody's like slapping their brand on their shit and everything, and it's all like black market. Honestly, like that blew my mind, and I started like trying to figure shit out. Like I saw that there was like opportunity for to make money in it, and it was
Hmm.
like a green rush, you know, like everybody was jumping on it. So like um yeah, I seen everybody was like baking and stuff, you know, and like I've always liked all type of food. So um shit, I don't even know how I ended up with ice cream, you know. I just make all type of stuff, like making like
Uh-huh.
drinks, food,
No, yeah, most
pastries, like
definitely,
everything.
man. I'm
Yeah,
speaking
yeah.
for my guy that he copped the elote from you on that day, on that event, on that
Right.
day. Dude, that
Uh-huh.
he said the when we were walking out and shit, dude, he was like very stoned. He said that edible that he ate, man, that because he said say he wasn't a big munchy edible guy, but he
Uh,
just wanted to eat an edible, so he grabbed your elote and
right.
it got him really stoned. So I was
No,
like, fuck, man, I should have got me one.
nah, G. They're they're uh they're deep. I mean, I try to use like good ingredients, you know what I mean? And
So then like
like this shit.
what is your method then of like infusing your food?
Uh well, I mean, I infuse everything right now. I infuse everything with live resin,
Hmm.
and I actually just dropped our hash rosin ice cream that I've been like really eager to like get going. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And that's doing pretty good, and it's fire, bro. It's like so much better than like rosin. It's like the most, it's organic. So like all the ice cream is organic. So it's just that's like what I've been trying to do is like get that product out there. You know what I mean? The the hash rosin ice cream.
Okay. And then what would be like your favorite item to make?
Uh, damn. Oh no, man. Honestly, I like creating. I like making like the flavors and stuff. Like I like coming up with it and like the first time
Hmm.
that I make something new. You know what I mean? And like just like having it like thinking about it and then like making it. There's like something about that. You know what I mean? But like after that, like I don't like making. I don't like look forward to like making the ice cream. You know what I mean? Or like right,
This guy. So you like the idea, but you don't like making it.
right. I don't like having to do like make all the ice cream
You
and
gotta
make all
get you gotta get yourself a
work.
chef then, my guy.
Huh?
Gotta get yourself a chef. You gotta look for yourself for a
Right, right.
chef.
Shit, that's the plan. Oh, that's the plan. I'm just trying to honestly right now with the food, I'm just trying to make some money. I'm trying to hustle, make some money. I know that like that's the way I can do it right now.
Hmm.
And I'm just trying to like stack up and like, figure out some other stuff, some other projects or some other
Cause cause I
ideas.
know cause I know when in the when we were talking you mentioned that you were actually also extending your I think your menu with some actual product,
Right, right.
like
Well,
flowers.
right. Well, I've always sold weed. Like that's how this started. Like that's how I even got into like cannabis, because I've always
So you don't grow?
I don't grow, no.
Okay,
No.
gotcha. I
I
see.
want to. I've just never had the space, bro. I've always lived with people and like
Hmm.
uh even the space like when I did have it, I couldn't do it, because of kids and everything. It's just I'm hoping I'll be able to at least grow for myself one day. You know what I mean? When I'm able to, hopefully when all this pops off, I'll have space, bro. You know,
For sure, man. Yeah, man. You gotta just keep
I've
striving, my guy.
sitting on, I've been sitting on some light. What'd you say? I'm sorry.
I say you just gotta keep striving.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, bro. That's what I'm saying. And then we'll hopefully get a little spot to be able to like grow something. But I've been sitting on some lights and like a 5x5 tent like for the past like few years.
Mm-hmm. You just
Just
been
waiting,
having
just
it?
trying to see. I had it, yeah, because I was gonna be able to, but then the space didn't end up like working out for me, and
Mm-hmm.
I've just been sitting on it. But it's something that I've always like thought about, But I know like it takes a lot of care, Like it takes a lot of your mind and like time and everything, and it would be hard for me right now because food, like honestly, like food's a lot, bro. Food's a lot of work. Like you got to make
Uh-huh.
all of it, and,
Yeah.
you know.
Like, how do you like to talk us through on like how do you make your ice cream then? Like, you know, like
Uh,
like you don't gotta be too detailed, but like, just
right.
like a skim through, like like when would you put in the live rosin or the hash rosin, sorry. Rosin.
Yeah. Well, you have to anything with edibles, you um the best way to infuse is through fat, so it hits you better, and so like, how do I say this? Because I'm trying to answer the question without
Mhm.
like kind of like screwing myself over, you know what I mean? With like
Or like
because
okay, how about this? Like, do you put it in the beginning, middle, or end of like the ice cream? Is that like a more simpler?
right, well, like my process, like how like my
No, like
procedure.
literally, like when do you put the secret ingredient? Like in the beginning, the middle, or at the end of like you making the ice cream?
Oh no, well you have to infuse it. You infuse it through the fat.
Uh,
So obviously I infuse it through the cream, like through
gotcha.
because it's like the fattest in the whole like mixture or concoction or whatever. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? So yeah, I mean I like mix everything in the recipe together. You pretty much like cook it for a little while and then
You freeze it.
that's it. Like I the only reason I even like started was because I like made drinks, like I know kind of like a little bit of mixology, so I figure like I've seen people making ice cream like in the places that I work too, so I figure it has some
So
similarities. It's not
so it's
that different.
so it's not like how you're saying it's not too much of a difference like mixing alcohol drinks with like cannabis in like infusing with cannabis, or
Right, right.
is that what kind of what you're saying?
I'm saying like I was able to like figure that out because I know a little bit of mixology and like I kind of like applied like what I learned like with that with like
Oh,
the
okay.
recipe
Uh,
with like recipes and drinks
yeah, yeah,
to
yeah.
like something like ice cream. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay, okay. Never mind. I got you what you mean now. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay.
But yeah,
And then like I guess based with the background that you got and like it hasn't been kind of a challenge for you then, like it kind of been kind of smooth for you then, just based on like the background of what you had.
oh yeah, bro. That shit like I was telling you, like it was like 10 years, So like I finally hit that point where I wouldn't be here right now. You know what I mean? If I wasn't thinking different. Like
Hmm.
there's no way I could go backwards, like at all. You know what I mean? Like ever. So like now it's just I'm gonna do this shit till I die, pretty much now. You know what I mean? I just
Gotcha.
told myself like
So
that's
then,
it. You gotta hustle now, bro. You
yeah,
know what I
hell
mean?
yeah, man.
Wasted all your time, like you said. You time wasted, and like you think about all the time, like what you could have done different or all that. You know what I mean? And like how life is real short, bro. Life is short, and you see people around you and stuff that happens. You know what I mean? So like, yeah. And when you're real close to like losing your life, pretty, you know what I mean? Like being close to like that dark side like that, bro, like, and you see that side, like once you're like in the light, you're trying to stay in that and like live as much life as you can. And, like it's like a different perspective, you know what I mean? Trying to like put on for like it's not just yourself no more, you know what I mean? It's like, especially I got a kid, so I'm like trying to like show her an example, because like they always do what the parent does, you know what I mean? They don't do what you say, you know, they do what you do, you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? If that makes sense, like
Most definitely. Yeah, yeah, it makes sense.
yeah,
Hell
for
yeah.
sure.
Uh, hell yeah.
So
That's
yeah, I mean
which.
it's hard, you know what I mean, with the
Uh-huh.
personal stuff, when personal stuff gets in the way, because that's like you know, life, like it don't stop until it stops. So like there's always gonna be stuff. Like
Oh, hell yeah, facts.
there's a lot of personal stuff that pops up. Like I've been, you know, I feel like there's always stuff that I'm like going through, but like I like just gotta keep
So,
on.
so,
Like we were
so,
talking
so,
about, just keep on going.
so then, like, what? How has it been with you in these events? Like, I know you kind of been popping out to these different events, like that, like that bake bingo, and then the Twister
Right.
event, and then again with the Little Beam. Like, how has it been for you?
Uh, it's been cool, man. Honestly, it's been dope. You know, like that, like getting to meet people and like seeing how people like starting to like the product and everything. Like it makes you want to keep going. You know, like we were saying, like in those hard times where you want to like give up and all that, like and all that stuff, like personal stuff, like starts getting in the way and everything. Like those are the things that like make you want to keep going. And like seeing um, like how people connect to it and stuff. You know what I mean? And in different markets, because I'm trying to like work with like everybody. You know, like I'm trying to get it out there and work with everybody and like build community where I can. You know, like with like the people that I'm around most of the time, I like want to like work with and like, keep good relationship and
Oh,
really
sorry,
really uh, put on for like people that need it. You know what I mean?
taking a dab,
Sure.
my bad. Uh,
But
so
smoking on.
I'm smoking on Champion City chocolate. I've actually picked it up last week for 710. So that's another thing that you kind of mentioned right now that I actually wanted to talk to you. And it's how within just like the three events that we kind of just mentioned right now, and like how you said it's different, like marketing, or like I guess like networking per se, because of it's this three different groups. And I'm not sure if you've seen it, but here in the industry, but it's like how I kind of been mentioning it before, and it's like there's a lot of like subgroups instead of just becoming one whole community. You feel me? So like,
Yeah, yeah, I don't like that.
so how do you see it from like just you kind of been just vending at three different events? Like, do you see some familiar faces at each other events, or like how do you, or like what's your point of view on that, man?
I definitely see like familiar faces at a lot of
Mm-hmm.
events. Um, I don't know who is more tight with who and all that. You know what I mean? I try to stay away from that. I don't like the sub groups or whatever. I honestly think that if we all, that's why I don't know. I feel like the Illinois cannabis like scene could be so much better for that reason. You know, because there is that, like there is like sub whatever, like the competition between like uh, people doing like the same in kind of in a similar lane or whatever, and that holds us back because like we're not like working with each other as community. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We're like that's putting blocks between what we could be building. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because because one person doesn't want to work with the other, and then because one person works with the other and they're not cool with that particular person, then even if that person's cool, like, oh, we don't fuck with them no more. You know what I mean? Like, it's just weird. Like,
Do
it should
you
be like,
question on that though? Question, just let's just say, I'm not sure if it's true or not. But like, do you think that kind of like affects on people's, I don't know, like audience or like people's, I don't even want to say customers because it's more like I don't know in how in what way, but like, do you know what I'm trying to mean? Like, do you think that affects the people's point of view within the industry?
how they see you.
I guess so. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean, I guess maybe not in like the general sense, like the broad view, but like maybe people that they mess with, like you know what I mean, that
Hmm.
are loyal customers to them, and they like don't want to buy from you or whatever. Like, there's always like weird shit like that. But I feel like in the general population, like the world is so big, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's a big
yeah, yeah. But like, I'm
it's a
just
big
saying,
market.
like within like just the Illinois, we're talking about just like Illinois industry. You feel me? Like,
Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's like Illinois. I mean, obviously, yeah, I'm sure it all does. It all plays a part. It all plays a part. That's why I feel like our scene isn't all that great, because of all that, because of all that weird energy. Like, it's all like,
but no, I totally agree on you on that though. Like the blacks that are blocking could be something that we could be building on, or making it into a better change than what it is recently.
yeah, yeah. Just better vibes, better community. Like,
No, hell yeah, especially with
it's
like all these
honestly,
laws
bro.
change.
Honestly, like it's cannabis, and it's recently legal. This shit was just illegal, and a lot of us come from like street shit, like selling it on the street and like selling drugs, or maybe even selling other drugs and shit. So like
Hmm.
we come from like like that kind of mentality, you know what I mean? Like where like people would be fucking getting shot for like being on people's blocks and shit like that. You know what I mean? So like it's like already ingrained in some people where it's like competition. You know what I mean? Where they
Yeah,
like see it that way
but it
because
could
they
be
come
like,
from like rap shit and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But
but like I
this is
guess like,
different now. It's not this. It's business. You know what I mean? Like now it's like business. This shit's legal. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
Like
But
yeah,
yeah, but it should be like, I feel like it should be like in a friendly competition way though, like. Because again,
yeah,
at the end of the day, it's like this is cannabis that we're talking about here, man. This is what's supposed to be like, where we all should be like, getting along, vibing, no type of like,
yeah.
weird shit. But
I'm saying like
motherfuckers,
we have this in common. You know what I mean?
uh yeah,
Like
like
we both like
why should
love weed and like fucking like
why
all
should
the
I
shit
still
in
hate on
common.
you
Yeah,
if you love
exactly.
smoking
Like we
weed?
should be fucking best friends, G. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, like I don't understand why I should hate you if we both love smoking weed.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we're fucking similar, dog. Like, we should fucking talk about it. You know what I mean? Be friends.
Yeah, but like, yeah, and then I as well, I feel like if one is not saying, I think, the right thing or whatever, I think it's better like to just like kind of like correct ourselves, but like in a good way, like in a decent way, not in like you don't know anything and I know everything type of way, or
Yeah, yeah, with love, bro. Everything,
like
like, you just
or
lead
like
with
kind
love.
of like
Yeah,
knowledge each other. You feel me? Like,
yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
people, man, people are something else sometimes.
The ego, bro. Like, it's hard to get away from that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I don't know. It just kind of fucks shit up. But it is what it is, man.
Yeah,
But
I mean, that it's just gonna be like that. There's like, there's gonna be haters all like wherever you go. So
Yeah, right. Sadly, but even in this type of
Yeah.
topic that
But if you don't
we,
have any, you're not doing anything right. You know what I mean?
I feel you on that though.
Yeah. So
That's crazy,
that's just
but
the
yeah,
world we live in. So
it wouldn't be easy, right? Because then everybody would have been making it. So
right.
that's another thing I kind of hold too tight, hold on tight to, man. Cause yeah, it ain't fucking easy what we doing. If it's podcasting, if it's infusing, if it's even just growing, even outside of cannabis, if it's something that you're deep in it, and I know it's motherfucking hard, so keep doing what you're doing.
yeah, no, hell yeah, bro. Grinding, bro. That's just, it's a grind, bro. Honestly, like we're here to just if you work for it, bro, you're gonna get it. You know?
Yeah.
Stay positive.
Hmm.
You keep that vision in your mind and you really do. I never even knew about all this manifestation stuff, bro, until recently. And like honestly, like it all makes sense, and because I've seen it like happen in my life. So like, you like visualize it, and you keep on working towards it, and stay positive, and you're good with people, like good to people. You know, like you're nice and fucking good. You don't hurt nobody, and fucking want the best for everyone. Like, and you give in and all that. Like this shit comes back to it, and it just works. Like it just starts working out. Like somehow.
Yeah, most
Crazy
definitely,
to
my
think,
guy.
but it really does. The doors start opening up. You know, one thing leads to another. You know, I'm sure like with you too. No, like your podcast and stuff. Like you're meeting all these people. You're getting more connected, more tapped in. You know,
Oh yeah,
like
dude.
one thing leads to another. Like it could be to like you could have different guests on the show, like better guests. You know, I mean, I don't want to say better guests, but like you know, people you could learn new things from. You know.
No, most definitely, man. I mean, it's like I bring, of course, the majority of my guests is all people who have been in the industry doing something or have done something, or it's just like self entrepreneurs like ourselves.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
although like I haven't like gotten anybody who well, I mean, who doesn't smoke, but as well, like, I guess it's someone who is like not, who is like, how do I say it? Who is against it? My bad. That's how I say it. Um, Although it'll be interesting, man. Like, why one doesn't smoke or why one isn't like supporting, 420, like that's someone I would like to bring.
That would be a good one, actually.
That
That'd
would
be
be a good one. Yeah. But sadly, dude, everyone I tend to meet, everyone seems to be fucking with weed. So, why not? Why not just keep the
weed
vibe
is the
like
shit,
that?
bro.
Uh, Bro, I feel like if I ever get into a debate, man, it's like I won't take it serious, man. It's because I'm very open-minded, dude. It's more like just give me your opinion and that's it. Like hear me out, but then hear like I'll hear you out, but hear me out too. Like I can't like it's funny like for politics, man. Like I'm not sure. I don't know. Like, are you someone that takes politics serious?
I never was, bro.
Okay, bad.
I never
Okay,
like was
okay,
like got into it just because I
okay.
know like I don't know.
Hmm.
There's a
So,
lot of
anyways,
drugs,
yeah,
so
most definitely. So, anyways, it's funny to me how people are very like up on the ass about politics because at the end of the day it's just people's point of view on what they see things, like my
right.
outcome of talking about politics is not to argue with you. It's more like I just want to hear your thought and that's it. But motherfuckers go straight into like booty hurt alert, or like self defense mode. Like fuck, chill, man. I just asked a question.
Politics and religion and
Yeah,
stuff. Can't talk
right.
about.
But it's like a whole fucking red flag, man. But
Right,
yeah,
right.
so no, so yeah, so it's like for that, it's like I wouldn't argue with the person. It's more like I just want to hear your thoughts, but you know, let's talk more about something else. Um, cause
Yeah.
like I tell everybody, man, here at Canna Vibe, bro, this is a podcast like where where one is smoking, and you put this on when you're smoking, man. When you have, you don't want to listen to some music, or you got nothing to watch. You just,
Right.
get high, or you're already high. Put a fucking Canna Vibe episode on. Well, fucking mind fuck your mind with all this different knowledge of different people who have come, man, like yourself and other people who have come on the pod. We're just literally just smoking, man. Because we're just stoners,
Hell yeah, bro.
vibing, talking about life,
Right.
smoking.
That shit is interesting though, bro. Cause like we're just regular people and like out here like trying to do something though, and like hustle and like work and people could see like it's just regular people and it it could happen, for people, you know what I mean? Like I haven't even been able to like be like super like have any kind of success in this shit, but I like see like how it really does like it really is true, bro. Like you could like do stuff, bro. Like you know what I mean? Like you could be somebody, bro. You know what I mean? Like people just get stuck, you know?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm taking another
Yeah.
dab. My bad.
No, yeah, you're good. I'm gonna take a little hit of this, low key.
But anyways, well, cheers, my guy.
Yeah, cheers, bro, for real. I appreciate you having me on here and stuff and wanting to talk to me and everything. It means a lot. This is the first time I've ever been on anything like this.
Oh, well, there you go, my guy. Well,
Yeah, so cheers to that.
oh yeah, cheers, cheers, cheers. Nah, but low key, you a young father?
Yeah, bro.
You only got
Yeah,
one kid?
yeah. I only got one daughter.
Nice.
Her name's Mia Joy.
Mia Joy?
Yeah,
Oh, clever.
yeah. I call her Mia Alegría in Spanish.
Nice.
But yeah,
So,
she's half Filipino.
oh, for real? That's what's up. Nice, man.
Yeah, bro.
Are you into anime then?
Um,
And
not as much. I
oh, okay, okay.
don't know too much about it. I mean, I fuck with the art and all that for sure,
Mhm.
100%.
Oh,
But I
okay,
don't.
bad, bad. No, yeah, no, you're good, you're good. I really don't know much to it. I just know, just my friends be putting that shit on when we all blasting. Um, but
That's what's
no,
up.
but going on with the young fathers, man. Actually, I am one too. I actually was a father by the age of 19.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, bro. I actually had a boy, and then recently, not too long ago, I had a little girl. So so yeah,
Oh
man.
yeah.
It's
You had a second one?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I just had a second one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Little girl.
Damn, that's what's up, bro. You got the couple, you got the boy and the girl.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I think that's time
That's cool.
for that's it, man.
Yeah, that's what's up. I feel you.
So yeah, man. I most definitely feel you, man. On like when you said about like life always personal shit, always hidden. But it's always nice, when like I'm guessing like for yourself when you go to events or like or even with when just you're just getting a sale, whatever. Um, for me, man, when I'm behind this mic, dabbing, smoking, and just talking to whoever. In this case, it's you.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
so it's just like this is what I wanted. This is still the life I wanted to live. And
That's what's up, bro.
and that's like something that I kind of want to show for other young parents out there, man, that you can still do what you want to do, man. I mean, it's a struggle, it's a change, it's a routine you gotta get used to. It's some nights where you get some less sleep,
Yeah.
'cause I've been on the computer,
The back
man. It'd be
up,
like
bro.
it'd be like 2 in the morning, man, still editing some vlogs, some episodes. but
I feel
I gotta drop that content, man.
I feel that, man. I hear you, bro. That's what's up, though. Props, bro. Because yeah, it's hard. It's hard to be an entrepreneur and stuff. Honestly,
Hey,
you just
hey,
keep on, keep on going, keep on staying positive. You know, it's a battle like with yourself, bro.
oh,
And
most definitely, dude.
really,
And
like
I,
your your business can only grow as much as you do. You know, like as much as you've grown, like that's as
mhm.
far as it like caps off. So you gotta like self de like do a lot of self development and work on yourself if you want like your business to keep going, you know. And that's the
Oh,
scary
yeah.
part, G. That's the scary part when you like realize that shit. When
Hmm.
you're like, damn, like this is for real, you know. Like I gotta change like this and this and this about me. Like if I really want this, like want these visions to come true and want like what I really want to like be reality. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
or
I
like,
gotta so many things, and it's gonna
yeah,
be hard.
most
Yeah, yeah.
definitely, man. But like, that's kind of what I said too. Like enjoy the little things, you know, and within this long ass journey, because like I mentioned to you earlier, like I'm about to make, Canna is about to make 3 years within like next month.
Nice.
And
Congratulations for sure.
yeah, thanks, my guy. But
Hell
like,
yeah.
yeah, man, like how you mentioned, that you look back and you look at where you're at now, and it's like, holy shit, like that's crazy, man. Like, imagine if you didn't do, if you didn't do what that first step of doing what you're doing now, like, fuck, what you be doing now, I sometimes I kind of ask myself that a little bit.
Mm.
But then again, it's like, why you gotta why think of the past too much, man? Like, you gotta
Right,
just
right.
move on.
Right, bro. I feel that. What if you didn't do it? Yeah, man, that's just crazy. How it all just fucking snowballs if you do put like one foot after another, like you were saying, you know? Like if you
No.
didn't do something, like this
Mhm.
wouldn't have happened. Or if you didn't do that, like that wouldn't have happened. Like
No, but
it,
low key, I actually did wanted to kind of wanted to say too out there is that I think, like, for us, even single parents, or even parents who are together, but like, it's more like for the dads out there, and it's like kind of like we don't. I feel like sometimes it's hard for us to get that recognition. Like, although you kind of
uh,
we do, I guess,
I feel you on that.
like, how do I say it? Like I feel like, of course, we do the most we can, for our family, or for our young ones. Um, and prior to you know for out there, for all the dads, whether you had your dad or not, or we whatever, your whole life situation was, or like, you just really want the best, for your next generation,
Right, right, right.
but like how I'm saying, it's like it's kind of harsh for one to kind of get that, because like it's easy for us dads to kind of like get blamed for shit that is kind of not working, or something got messed up, or but it's kind of hard for us to kind of get that thank you, or like, like, I don't
Damn.
know, just get that, like I said, get that recognition, because like
Because you're the man.
yeah, what happened?
Because you're the man.
Yeah, but
I, that's
I
how
feel
it
like
goes.
yeah, but like, honestly, dude, like, I feel like that has changed, man. I feel like that's gonna change, and it's changing now. Like, I feel like within, because look at the time of era that we're at right now, man. Like, if you really think about it, everyone seems to be more with their emotions out now. Like, everyone's more like in tune with their feelings, I guess you can say.
Hmm.
Like, because because I'm not sure if you've seen it, but I've seen it where, like, I hear, you know, older people kind of say like this generation is very sensitive, or like
So,
this generation is like, like
for sure, for sure.
like, I don't know
I know.
how to, but I don't know other way to say it, but like I've heard that before,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
with 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 that and all, I feel like us dads are gonna get to a point where it's like we kind of feel some shit, feel me, like like because it be
yeah,
tiring, man, it be tiring.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it's true though. Like what you're saying about like how the generation like got soft or whatever. Like I feel like I feel like it is true. Like there's not a lot of like real ones out there no more like that, bro. Like I don't know like how to put it, but like uh I don't know if I want to go down that road just because it's like I don't know. It's true. Like their guys have become like a little bit more soft. You know what I mean? Like they don't
Hmm.
think as like they're not as like manly as it was once before. You know what I mean?
But that's the
Like
thing
I
though,
was talking
like,
about this with somebody
hmm, no, yeah, go on, sorry, go on.
about how like in the like the hippies like
Hmm.
that's who was considered a hippie was like kind of like a man like that wasn't as like conservative and shit like that like as before. You know what I mean? Like he like they started doing like like yoga and all that, like being more spiritual and like embracing more of their feminine side and all that,
Hmm.
and that's what kind of had been happening like in the generation where it like I feel like it got like embraced like a little too much. I feel like, and then now we're here, where it's like guys are trying to get back, and that's why there's a lot of like mental health like issues with men and all that. You know what I mean? Like they're trying to like they're battling with themselves to like be a man, like fucking like, and it's hard to sometimes, because there's so much pressure as a man,
Well,
like
yeah,
fucking.
yeah, you get it. You're expected to do so much because, like how you just mentioned, you're a man. We're a man. We're the guy. We're the provider. We're the
Yeah,
protector. We're X, Y, and Z. We're like everything, but
we're supposed to be the leader. Yeah.
right, which
Mm.
it's all it's cool and all, like um, sorry. How do I say it's not, well, yeah, it's cool, like to just be in charge, like and know what's right for your fam and
Right, right.
um we're just expected to do this so much. um I don't know, I feel like we just kind of just don't get too much of that recognition that sometimes I think the fatherhood needs, um
Uh-huh.
because as many as there is, as many as there's not. Um, so I don't know I don't know
Yeah.
what
So how do you like how do you cope with like the pressure?
uh well, ta-da. you
What
know,
do you just
cannabis,
yeah,
honestly, bro.
I feel that. Yeah.
I honestly, this is how I see it, man. I think it helps me go through life. Um, it just makes me, because like it just, of course, I like the euphoria and all, I like, just getting high, like, you know besides, like the knowledge, man, and like very of like, go deep into like what we're smoking of the day of, like of, whatever you're smoking, um
Yeah, yeah.
but
We're
yeah, but it's like, I don't know, man. It just like, just because, mind you, man, before I started smoking, I used to like literally told myself like I did not want to do like no type of like drugs, especially including cannabis, bro. It's good, like I just literally was that type of kid mindset,
uh-huh.
until So one day I decided to just spark up, and and then that's where it started, man. But yeah, so that's why I'm saying, like, I feel like ever since I started smoking and all, like, it kind of just eased the way I've been kind of just thinking and going through life. You feel me? Um,
Mm.
uh, so yeah, man. It's just like a part of me now. It's just a part of my lifestyle that I choose because I choose this lifestyle. You know, like so yeah.
Yeah, I feel you, bro.
So so yeah. I don't know, man. I mean,
Oh,
it
good, bro.
helps. It helps. It just I don't know. I feel like it's just like
See.
a nice a nice perk of life. You know, because like it helps. You know, the medicinal patients, of course. You know, like it has a medical side to it. That you know, like although you know it could be recreational. You know, like but it just helps. It helps people though. That you know, and of course it comes you know
That's a
from the
fact. Bro.
ground. You know, like it's a natural plant. You know.
Hmm.
Like besides you know you know making it a drug, it's just a plant, you know, because like once we light that plant up, then you know we're you're you know we're activating the chemicals and all. But like if we're not doing nothing and we're just you know just looking at a plant, you know, it's just a plant, you know.
Right, right, right.
Just,
No, no, and like you said, it's definitely it's it's a fact that it helps people, you know, and like it's good that we're like breaking the stigma about it, you know, about like how stoners don't do shit or like they're lazy and shit, you know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah, most definitely,
like,
man. I
we're
mean,
dumb and shit. Like,
although you get those times where you just want to just lay back and just watch, you know, chill the fuck down because like, you know, probably you had a long day at work or you had a long day, you feel me? You just want to like, you know, just lay back, you know, relax. It's like your fucking, you know, beer of the day. You know, it's just your fucking toke of the night, you know?
right, 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 right. No, yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely know what you mean. Like just trying to just chill and smoke. Like
Mm-hmm.
I miss that honestly. I haven't been able to do that like that much.
Unless
This is a little,
he's weapon.
but like it's still a little kind of work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's a
I
little
know
work.
what you mean though about like trying to like just like, but it's
um,
chill. But I know what you mean by like just being able to like chill and smoking. That's all you're doing. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
yeah, like you're just enjoying the moment when you're smoking your blunt joint, you know, your bong, your bowl, your rig,
right.
your puffco, whatever the hell you're smoking, or even an edible, man.
Yeah. How do you do on
It's
edibles?
dude, I always like to just challenge myself on those. So I feel like edibles
For real?
don't kick me over. Like they don't like I feel like I don't get too high, you know, like you know, cause one is
Uh,
like my tolerance is very high. So it's
right, right.
nothing. I don't like to brag about that because you know it's that makes me spend a lot of money for you know to for me to just have. You feel me? Cause like that means like I can just go you know over a gram in a you know I could, in a day, which I haven't. You know,
Right.
but
Those things go bad.
I feel like if I were to literally have a full day of me not doing nothing, like no responsibilities, like literally
Yeah.
like
Okay. Yeah.
nothing, like no kids, nothing.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill that motherfucker in a day. You
Yeah.
know, like maybe with flowers, like I could probably by myself, man. Probably a quad, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, nothing too heavy because I'm sure like I'm gonna be my throat's gonna be killing, you know, if I be just straight smoking, you know.
Thing with flour. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, so it's like so yeah, so Like again, although I don't know if you have a high tolerance or not, but I don't know if that's something to brag or not. But I just feel for my pockets after I say think about it.
No, I definitely could. Like if it goes up because like I'll slow down. I like stop smoking sometimes when I'm like working and shit, but like I smoke every day, that's for sure.
hmm
You know what I mean? But it's like I try to take some deep tea breaks sometimes too, even though it's hard.
Oh,
But
tell me about it, bro. I actually went through a tea break on the whole month of March actually.
uh,
And bro, I was like fiending, bro.
for
But
real?
I was like, yeah, I was like, fuck, I'm trying to get high. But I was like, nah, I got this. So,
Yeah,
but honestly, I feel like it's more of like because I was talking to somebody about this, and I feel like it's more of like the smoking part.
like the ritual and all of it.
Like, what do you mean? I don't know. Maybe that's what you're
Like the
trying to say.
whole like, like messing with the toys, like breaking it down, smelling the weed, like busting a new pack open, like you know what I mean, and like rolling it, like the whole like ritual of like weed and like
Maybe it's that, or it's like you just like inhaling it and just like puffing it out. You feel me? Like
oh like you like actually like seeing the smoke come out your mouth and shit or what?
may not like that actually. No, I guess just like doing it. I guess like just because the thing is like with me is like I can't like if you offer me a square, it's like I can't. I'll say no to that. Like
Yeah, yeah, I can't
so
smoke
I
cigarettes
I
in my house.
rather I rather smoke my fucking shit that I have to smoke. But
Yeah, yeah,
I
really.
think it's like the verb like
Uh-huh.
the verb of smoking.
Yeah, like the whole like action about it, like
I
just
guess so. Yeah, I think so.
I feel
Maybe it's that. I don't know. I think it's that though.
I feel good. I mean, like enjoying the joint and all that, like that shit's there's nothing like it,
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
literally, bro. Nothing face a blunt neither, man. Nothing, like
Yeah, yeah. That's all I used to smoke before, bro. I try to slow down on the blunts now, just like the tobacco products and shit. But I'll still hit it, bro. They're
Mhm.
always around, so I always fucking hit. I'm always hitting blunts and shit still.
Oh, hell yeah, man. I feel like if we pop on an event with a blunt, I think nobody would be down to smack on that. Thank
Right, right,
you.
right.
Uh,
Yeah, I like
hmm.
glass and joints, low key.
Mhm. Like what? What? I'm sorry. What happened? Like,
No, I said I like smoke. I like smoking glass and joints, low
oh,
key.
okay, yeah. Like pipes.
Yeah, yeah, like bongs and like
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. I've been actually needing to get me a bong, man. I actually had a bong. I actually had a cool ass bong. Well, for me, because it was a Spider-Man bong actually.
oh
Um,
yeah.
yeah, but the only thing was, it just had like Spider-Man stickers all over it. But like, still, it was pretty cool. And it was actually my first bong ever. And
Nah.
this was actually like before my mom found out I was smoking.
Oh, for real.
Yeah.
It was like the bong your mom found out with
What
and
happened?
shit. It was like the bong your mom found that she found out that you were
Yeah,
smoking.
yeah. I used to tease her about it when I used to actually do it, and she used to not believe me until I guess she found that box.
For real.
Literally.
Funny, bro.
Oh,
That shit is funny as hell because I went through the same type stuff with my mom. Like she found all my shit.
so yeah, but now she's like up for it, bro, and like she's like down to know about it. Like although she's not down to consumer now, but like she's like up for it, like to like,
To like learn about it.
yeah,
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up.
yeah. That's cool about her though, yeah. So
That's
yeah,
cool.
man.
Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, with my mom, she ain't trying to like know all that much about it, but like she sees like how it did help me.
Mm-hmm.
Like she sees like what I was like, how I was before, and then like how I am now, and like how I'm like I could still consume weed, and like how it's like completely different, you know. So like
Mm-hmm.
uh she just doesn't want to know too much, but like she's never like wanted to know too much like that. But she supports it. At least you know she be with me and she like comes out and like helps out. She cooks too, you know. So, but yeah, it's been hard, bro. It's definitely been hard to like
It's
be like live around people that like didn't um like don't see it that way, you know. Like they see it
yeah,
like
and
weed
I
real bad.
think that's kind of like what kind of is blocking us from. What I mean by us is like our like community, like our Latino community,
Yeah,
to be more open
be
to the
open.
cannabis, industry. Cause like for example, like how you just mentioned, like cause your mom, isn't really kind of like want to know too much about it. It's
Yeah,
more
yeah.
like I'm sure that's kind of how it was for all of us. Cause that's how it kind of started for me too. I'm kind of like very surprised, uh, you know, sh- and I'm kind of more, and I'm glad, that she's kind of more open-minded. So so yeah, but I feel like that's kind of like one thing that we kind of are hiding it or holding back because like you know we tend to want to make our parents proud and shit, our family proud,
Yeah, for
within
sure,
our
bro. I think
culture,
that yeah, I think that happens to a lot of us in the Latino community, or in like even like or like just maybe foreign like uh parents, you know, that they're like they have different you know like ideas, different ideologies and stuff. Like they believe in like different things, so like they want to implement that in us here,
hmm
and it's hard because we're in America now. You know what I mean? So like it's everything is done different here. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
like the culture itself is gonna outwin us no matter what, like
right. And they're trying to keep the same tradition and the like, but and not and not be as open to like you know stuff here. You know
but
what I mean? If that
yeah,
makes sense.
oh yeah, but I
So it
think
like blot it like
but I think that's like what makes it amazing because like, I think for not just our culture, but like just in everybody's culture, where we can implement, our nationalities or our traditions into cannabis, which is fucking dope.
uh-huh.
Like for example, like the elotes that you made, like that's like
Right,
Mexican, like Mexican street corn, or just Latin, street Latin American stuff right there. Where and you just infused it with cannabis. Like that's fucking dope. Like
right, right,
you know,
right. Yeah,
imagine what else you can make that that's within your cultures. Food that can be infused, like and just kind of like introduce that to all culture. And but at the same time, like if they were to just kind of know, and again, like we're talking about like old heads and stuff like that, of course they won't they won't even accept it at all. But like just
right, right,
just the idea of like just telling your whole community like, hey, I made this, try this,
right,
how you
right.
feel, and then well, it has cannabis in your face, motherfuckers.
For real,
Yeah,
man.
you get a whole ass angry mob on your ass and shit.
Oh, that's what?
The whole ass angry mob on your ass.
Uh, oh yeah.
No, but yeah, man. I think within change and like I say, educate each other. I think that's just the spark, and from there, you know, everyone to its each own, man. Because like again, I think it's not meant for everyone as well,
No,
as
yeah, for sure, bro.
so.
Yeah. Everybody, man, everybody's different, you know. So like, you just shouldn't judge, you know. Like, if somebody does smoke weed or not, That's the thing. That's what I wish it was a little bit more open with that. Because there's still a lot of people that don't see it that way, like even here,
Oh yeah,
even
most
though it is more
definitely.
open,
Uh-huh.
but like
Yeah,
yeah, it's still
you
like
still
you
got
gotta hide it, you know what I mean? You still gotta hide it pretty much. And that shit like weighs down on you too, like because it's like you feel like you're doing some shit wrong. Like at least that's how I grew up, like thinking I was doing some wrong and shit, you know what I mean?
because
And even when I
it's
started this,
uh-huh.
even when I started this, I had doubts. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, man, I've been trying to get away from like just doing bad shit like for a while and like trying to do the right thing. And I'm like, I was battling in my mind, like thinking if I was doing the right thing or not. But like doors just kept on opening, so I'm like, nah, it has to like, and like I'm always somehow I'd always find weed. You know what I mean? Like my whole life, like somehow I'd always find it. Like even when I was like trying to like re up and shit, like something would happen where like I'd get weed. So it's like, how could it be bad? You know?
Yeah, and then like how you mentioned earlier, like we were all like used to keeping it on the down low, whether you used to, sell it or you used to or even just by smoking it, we used to just like kind of had to like watch our backs every time, we would light up because we ain't trying to, get caught up or anything like that. So like coming to like, 2024
Right, right.
where it's now legal, you got events where, again, you got, people showing up pounds, you got, ounces of wax and shit like that, where it's kind of like, it's crazy I guess, want to imagine that it's okay to do this now.
The big ass B right there.
This guy.
No, yeah.
So it's like I think one is still getting used to it. Um, but like, have you gone to any of these like market events other than like the underground and shit?
Like I've done some vintage events, like vintage markets. I'm about to do bunch of stoners fair this weekend. They're doing like an arts and crafts fair.
Oh shit, that's what's up. All right,
I'm about to be there this what is it on Sunday?
nice, my guy.
Um, what's I'm doing another cannabis event. Uh, I don't
How was the
fucking
Twister one?
the Twistle. It was lit, bro. There was a lot of people there, bro, and bro. Come on, dog. That's just legendary, dog. Like that. I'm telling you, that was like I grew up with that guy's music, like fucking like it was like one of the first songs like you hotbox to, you know what I mean? So it's like, oh yeah, like he played some of his old shit and fucking King Louis was there too, you know.
Okay.
So it was dope, and it was like intimate, like it was real small. So
Mm.
like not small, but like there's like you could see them, you know what I mean? So it was like yeah, it was dope. There's
That's
a lot
what's
of
up.
people. Yeah,
That's
it
what's
was
up,
lit.
my guy. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Um.
but yeah,
but-
bro. There's a lot of them, I did Vibes on Logan too. Vibes on Logan is dope. That's one of the first ones that I did
mhm.
last summer, and they were nice enough to have us back this year. And they put on some dope vibes over there too. It's like once every month out of the in the summertime. They put like
Gotcha.
different DJs and all that. You go out there and like picnic and shit,
So
or
like
like
if one were to like wanna get one of like your products and all, my guy, so how does one get to you? Just have to like DM you and stuff like that, or like you got a
yeah, yeah.
website?
Usually they could DM me and then take my number.
Gotcha.
Take a bit. You know what I mean?
That's what's up,
For
my
sure.
guy. But like, I think before we even wrap it up, I actually did want to get a little deep into like that rehab you just mentioned earlier in the
Yeah, yeah.
pod about the Guatemala. So how was that, man? How was the rehab out there?
Uh, Honestly, bro, it's one of the best experiences of my life, bro. Honestly, is doing that. Even though I did relapse. Like I was sober for like 4 years after it, 4 or 5 years after it, and then uh, but yeah, man, it was one of the best experiences of my life because I was like out there on my own for a while, even though I was in that place, you know. But it was like a night. It's nice, like it's like privately owned. It was like a privately owned. It's cheaper because I didn't have any like insurance out here, so
Mhm.
I was able to like do it out there, and it was like at a lake, and I got to like learn how to like meditate and like you know when like you're closer to nature like that all comes like more natural, like it's easier to do that, you know. So like um
Just the
it changed,
different point of view in life and shit like that.
yeah, it definitely changed a lot of my like perspective and everything for sure, bro. Yeah, they had like a little paddle boat like over there, like you're able to like paddle boat and like fucking go in the dope ass lake, you know.
Hmm.
And uh like just for like reflect and like um just learn about yourself, bro, honestly, and like try to like change it, change the things that you're supposed to change, you know, even though like it's fucking hard sometimes, you know,
Oh
like
yeah,
to
man. It
bounce
really
back.
is.
Yeah, to like bounce back from things like the like you know not all of us have the same cards, so like some of us are starting lower than others, and like it's hard to like fucking climb back up, especially if you're like you made a like even bigger hole for yourself, you know what I mean? Like it's hard to like climb back up and like get your mind back, you know. But like you could do it. Like it's possible, you know. People do it, and you know what really helped me honestly too. Like I was going to AA too because like seeing people in there and hearing their stories and stuff,
Mhm.
like how like some of them like have gone through some crazy ass shit, you know. And you think that like you've gone through stuff, but like some of them have gone through like crazy stuff, and like they did it and bounced back from like heroin and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And that shit's like hard, and they they're like living a completely different life. Like they say, like a life beyond their wildest dreams that they're able to live now. You know, because like they changed their whole mentality and fucking just really like went hard. You know, and fucking uh yeah, bro, just believed in something. You know, because
Yeah.
I honestly I'm like a lot more spiritual and all that now, bro. I really believe like this is all like gonna go away like one day, and we're like so worried about like our life here right now, but like
Mm.
we're all it's a fact that we're all gonna go away one day. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
where
like
we
we
go,
all and this and the sad thing is like we just don't know. Like
yeah, you never know, and life
uh,
is short, bro. You know, like
yeah. Oh yeah, and I think that's again kind of it's like a circle, my guy. Like that's where like the little things kick in and everything.
right,
Um,
right. Yeah, I gotta appreciate the little things and be grateful, like you're saying, and count your blessings every day. Like not get stressed out about stuff like the stuff like the future. You know, like try to be in the present and be grateful for like you're saying like the little stuff, bro. Like just breathing, like being alive and stuff. It sounds like corny and shit, bro. Like a
mhm.
lot of how people be saying, but like
But it's facts, man. Especially now here in our city, bro. Like in Chicago
it's
right now.
Chicago, and we live in Chicago, dog. And you know, you're doing business out here, and like in the cannabis industry too, and like you know, like yeah, you gotta be grateful, grateful for sure, bro, for
Oh
sure,
yeah,
that we're like able to like get up every day and fucking we have light and fucking our breath and like we're able like hands and legs and everything, you know what I mean, to be able to hustle and like fucking work and like
hmm,
use them and shit and fucking you know keep going like you're saying, be grateful for those little things, and when you are like you put yourself there and like you're grateful for that stuff, you start like I don't know, like coming back to yourself and like you know you're able to work and like get like focus more, you know. Now you're not worried, you don't worry as much,
yeah, I feel you, bro.
you know what I mean.
Yeah, but but I think do you have anything else before we wrap it up, my guy? 'Cause
No, bro, hell yeah, bro. Thank you for having me for sure, dog. I
No,
appreciate it.
yeah. Oh yeah, my guy. Thank you again for giving us your time and coming to Canna Vibe, my guy.
Yeah,
Um,
man. Thank you for I'll remember. I'm gonna remember this because it was my first one for sure.
no, hell yeah, man. It was a vibe. It was a whole fucking vibe, my guy. Great conversation and all. So ladies and
Yeah.
gents, if you ever run into Sueños Hippie, make sure to check out his products and don't forget to give this man a follow.
Hell
Um,
yeah, for sure, bro. Where do you post this? You post it on YouTube or where?
yeah, bro. I posted YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, iHeartRadio, a lot of platforms.
Oh, damn.
uh,
Oh,
so yeah, so there we go. So. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, I won't see you till the next episode or vlog. Have a good one.
appreciate you,
Take
bro. Sure.
take it
Love,
easy.
light.
Oh yeah, have a good one, guys.